part 2 video of how I decided to move to the UK when I was just 18 years old. So if you watched the previous video, I just decided to move thinking that there's gonna be better opportunities, or not only for me but also for my family. So yeah, when I moved there and I received some help, like I said, my parents then gave me some money, although I had some money left from when I was working, but still I needed to top up. At the point, I borrowed money from somebody because, like I said, they were asking for 2 months rent in advance because I did not then have my bank account and job started yet. So like they couldn't trust you, and they just want, cash in hand and all that kind of thing. So I borrowed money from this Greek guy and I was so grateful to him. He actually now, he has returned back to Greece. He is here married with a very nice lady from Albania, from our side. She is here, he is here, and they just decided to come back home. Unlike me, I don't think I'm gonna come back home, especially for now, because I need to start my career in the UK and develop myself a bit more. So anyway, I borrowed money from him, and then the woman that helped me, she also helped me, and that's how I was able to stand on my feet, guys. Now, there's one thing people maybe struggle to understand, that how come my parents allowed me to move when I was 18 to another country. They think about me, and maybe someone else can relate. I am a very independent person. Since I was 15 years old, I started looking for my first job. Yeah, and I was going to school and I was working, not because my parents asked money from me. I just wanted money in my account to prepare my future. So I started working my first job 15 and a half years when I was selling clothes in a festival. And then I looked for a full-time job as a waitress, which actually built me a lot because one, I had to do with human beings, customer service, learning how to handle conflict and stuff like that. Although one of the men, I told him, if you continue, I'm gonna throw this glass. He was drunk and I was young, and I was like, oh, please. It was, let me elaborate, please. So it was a coffee shop. So if it get to 10 o'clock, people come to have 1 or 2 drinks, that kind of thing, not a club. I was not working in a club at such a young age. That one, no, even my parents would not allow. And my dad used to come actively picking me up from work, dropping me from work. So my parents knew where I was and I was safe and all that kind of thing. Now, so I was independent, and my parents were used to me being independent and making wise decisions in life. To some point. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not gonna stay in this comment that I'm perfect. But so far as I know, I don't think I've ever given my parents stress. I think I've been an obedient child. Even when my mom called me sometimes, I would presume this is the phone. I say, hi, mommy. Where are you? Where are you? I saw your story. Did you go to the club? I hope you are home safe. Up to now, I'm telling you, my mom checks on me and my dad. So I'm not left to lose. You understand? But they still know I'm independent. I make my life decisions, so on and so forth. So that is how I moved. That is how I started facilitating myself. I started obviously working in a care home. You're gonna come across different community, different culture, different people, different I'm talking about the colleagues now, not the people we support. So I started seeing the African community, Romanian people from all over the world, Pakistan, India. It was a wonderful experience. I'm telling you, I was so happy. Happy because The African community at work gave me something that I did not know I can receive from people, because I'm a very simple person. Sometimes my Ugandan colleagues will come, they'll bring chapati, food, we eat, and when I see them eating with the hand, I'm like, wow, I feel home. Because remember, I did not have my mom and dad there. I'm gonna do a part 3 video, how did I cope without my mom and dad at such a young age. So we eat together, and I started learning all these new things and telling Mama, I said, Mom, I met people from Uganda, from Nigeria, especially Nigeria, my people. They Africanized me, they just make me one of their own. That's also a story for another day. When I'm ready, I'll talk about that story of how I became African. So, but one thing about me, guys, I am a very fast accommodative person. I accommodate, like, I can handle every situation, and I can stick to every situation, and I can communicate with people. Like, I'm a very vibrant, open person. So for me, I think what makes my life easy is the fact that if you sit me here with 10 people, rest assured 8 of those 10 people will be my friends. When I say 8 out of 10, meaning that the other 2 may not want to be, because like some people are introvert, and fine, no problem. So yeah. So here I am today. I met so many wonderful people, and I make sure once a year I come home. Then I had an investment in Albania. That's a story for another day. I renovated my dad's flat. So why I am mentioning this is because I visit Greece and Albania now. So both countries are on my list. So yeah. Anyway, what's part 3? Because this video is getting long.